You never know when you might go mad. I'm always ready for madness. But that's me, though, because I am the madman. Hello and welcome again to Art with Mad Mel. And I hope that you guys are ready for something different tonight. Ah, that's right. My shirt's all a mess, right? Got disheveled earlier. I mean, you know, it happens. So, what we're going to work on today. I'll let you look at that neon glow up there. Oh, beautiful and shiny. We're going to do some digital work today. I was working on the backyard of the madhouse, and I wanted to show you guys what was going on there. Let me give you kind of an overview of what the picture is going to entail. So there was a couple of people who wanted to look at a painting. Mad Mel, make a painting. What do you want me to make? Oh, I just want you to, you know, use a little inspiration, you know, out of some Lovecraftian stuff. Yeah, El Guitar. Yeah. They always forget the power that madness can manifest in the physical realm. So that's exactly what happened. And in this picture, you're going to see a picture falling into a vast chasm and things coming out and grabbing a couple of people that are, you know, regulars that come here. But I told them that I was going to do a picture of them, and what better way than to showcase it tonight, at least getting some of the drawing done. Then I'm going to draw something really weird for you guys in the last little bit. So hold on to your seats. I hope you guys are ready. And if this is your first time here, embrace the madness. So let's go ahead and get over to the screen, shall we? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, look, here it is. Look at that. Full madness. We're going to go crazy tonight. Anyways, here's the picture so far. And like I said, I got the Duchess and the Madman right up here, you know. And of course, we get to see the whole spectacle of what's going on, because this is always happening. Hello, Demetra. Thank you for showing up. Glad to see you. And this happens all the time here, right? It's always something wild going on, because, you know, there's questions always. Mad Mel, please tell me why this isn't doing this or this isn't doing that. I don't understand why this has to happen this way, or I don't understand that. And, you know, when I tell them, hey, be careful what you ask for, it might manifest, they never understand that, and then it happens. So, here we are. So, I want to start here. I'm going to turn on some music. I hope you guys enjoy yourself, and, yeah, throw whatever you want to in the chat. Let's talk. You know, I enjoy talking to you guys, so here we go. How's everybody's Tuesday going? I guess we'll start with that. How is your Tuesday going? Everybody having a good Tuesday so far? Yes, no, maybe, sort of, kinda. And we don't have to talk no doom and gloom stuff. We already know about the news, what goes on there. So we're just going to just chill tonight, right? I know I talk about heavy stuff from time to time, but it's just because, you know, there's madness out there. And I feel like it's my duty as a mad artist to look in between the lines and find where everything's all amiss and, you know, what's really going on. I thank you guys for the response from the video that I put out. I hope you guys enjoyed that little short that I did of the, you know, I said little in a belittling way. Not really, I'm just kidding. You know, but it was a minute-long short. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. And that was the coloring book that we were working on, or at least I was working on for a little while. And it finally got finished, and I was happy with the turnout with some of the pages. Now, the 7th page, the guy with the mech, that one I cleaned up, but I cleaned out one up pretty much immediately once I was making the video, and I already put it out. I'm like, oh, because I just finished it beforehand, and I just forgot. I was in a hurry trying to get stuff done. Lost track of a week. You know, time seems to be slipping away, but, you know, it's not really slipping away. It feels maddening because, you know, there's always some kind of shit going on, man. Let's see, I will be back at... Oh. Get inside. Okay. Alright. This don't look like they're having a good time, right? And I'm going with a little bit thicker line set here, you know, because I'm kind of zoomed in, so it kind of gives me a little bit more to really work with. Because once I back off of it, I don't want to have to come back here and manipulate with this anymore. If I can do it in one shot. Mel, it's not about trying to get it complete in one shot. Yeah, well, you know, that's other people. I like to do it in one shot because, you know, consistency with the line. I always like to follow through with the line. I believe in that method of drawing. Follow through with the line all the way through, and then if it doesn't complete wherever that you're trying to get it to meet, then go back through and then try to fix it. But, you know, I don't draw conventionally, so I'm sorry, guys. You know, I guess you would say I'm more of a freestyle artist or non-traditional, whatever the case may be. I just think it's just a gift to be able to create, especially if you're able to just, any type of art is something to be cherished, you know. It's amazing to have, and it's amazing ability to have. Not everybody has that, so if you have that ability, hey, you know, pat yourself on the back. Now, I'm not saying, oh, well, I went to school, I got trained. Anybody can get trained, yeah. I mean, you know, it's like training somebody to drive a car, you know. Most people know how to drive a car. I'm not saying everybody, but most people know how to drive a car, you know. Just not saying everybody's the best at it. And there's some people that are a little bit more inept than others. Whatever works for you, art should be what makes you happy, you know. There we go. Look at that. Bang. Like that. leg arch. I forgot who that was supposed to be. I actually forgot which two people it was supposed to be. So we got one there, and we got the other one here. There we go. That's what I always say, you never know what might happen in the madhouse. You know, sometimes you might get snatched up. You never know. Something's always going on here. I know, and from the music, it's like the party never stops, because it doesn't. There we go. I was making sure that was going to work, because I'm like, because the line faded out, and I was like, oh man, where was the positioning of that? I know a lot of people tonight are probably enjoying the game Dune. I'm going to be on my other gaming channel. I haven't touched that in a while. I almost gave up on it, but I'm going to do some content for that, so I'm going to be recording myself playing Dune, since, you know, I've had some other people ask, hey, are you going to do that? I know Zatarius has asked, but other people has asked as well. Will I do anything with gaming again? I don't know why everybody wants to see gaming. I guess take a break from the art. I don't know. They might want to see a little something extra. There we go. Well, could have fixed that one a little bit better. There we go. Then we get the ankle. Then we do a little toe. So there we go. All right. All right. So now I know where the leg's supposed to be. And then we'll just do this real quick. A couple of skeletons. We got a few skeletons in at the madhouse. We got a couple of skeleton people here. Actually, we got a couple of vampires, a couple of skeletons. We have an interesting group of people. Actually, I was thinking about it because yeah, we got this man here. He's a skeleton. There we go. Now from here, oh yeah, that's right, the hand. Get the hand situated. All that don't even matter. Actually, I can just erase all that because it's going to cover. Hey, Asmodeus, good to see you. I'm glad that you showed up. Thank you for coming and seeing the madness tonight. Doing a picture of the backyard of the madhouse. So we have the Duchess and myself. We have a person. We have two victims. I mean, not victims, but you know, they wanted to see a painting with the Eldritch in there. I reached out. I poked at something. It poked back. It came out in the backyard. I said, how does this make you feel? And then it dropped down into a pocket dimension, and then the thing came out, right? So, that's the piece that we're working on tonight. I got these little gummies, right? Not loaded. Chill out. But they're kind of like gummies, right? They're not too bad. Figured I'd have this for a snack. Too much madness going on today. I didn't really get to eat like I wanted to. You know how it goes sometimes. Let's start to get into my teeth. Teeth are very weird. Small bones. Facial bones. Well, that's what they are. Your teeth are just bones. Human body is weird. So what's new with you today, Asmodeus? Anything new, interesting, anything maddening, anything crazy? Or are you just having a good day? Also, if anybody else is watching and you want to chat, unfortunately, you have to log in because it's a live stream. You know how that goes. But I thank you for being here all the same. Even if you're not chatting, thank you for being here. Even if you're breezing by, thank you for stopping by. Even if you're just watching for a few minutes. Because I know sometimes people are just stopping in just to see what's going on, and that's okay. Thank you for stopping by. Oh. I see another person who is ready to dive into the doom. I am too. I am ready to Lisagalid. I am ready to be one with the Shahalud, the sandworm. I am ready to go out there and get my crisp knife. I will become one with the spice. And see, my whole reason of even recording myself or even doing any of that, for like making any content, is because I'm going to go for one of those, was it Beta Jesuit? The voice manipulators. I'm going for one of those kind of characters. But on top of that, I'm going to deprive myself of the precious good old spice, right? I want to be a spice deviant withdrawal. I want to see how long I can go in the game with having spice withdrawal. And I'm talking about like all the way through, like out there in the midst with everybody out there, just straight out cold turkey. I'm going to go hard with the spice, and then I'm going to cut cold turkey and see what happens. Apparently you hallucinate in the game. So if you hallucinate in the game, you see weird stuff pops up. These bald heads pop up. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with that. And since, you know, I'm not fully human, I'm somewhat of an electrical anomaly, I'll probably end up glitching the game out to a point that it won't be able to sustain itself. Already, my influence has started causing a lot of weird anomalous things, because that's what I do. I just don't like to showboat about it because, you know, makes people feel some kind of way when I talk about it, like, oh yeah, right, like you can do that. And then we get into a game and it happens, and then everything gets different after that, you know? And, you know, it's not like I can just, oh man, I can control it. It just happens, right? It's almost like one of those things like, you know, oh man, I don't believe in this, and then all of a sudden you see it like, I don't believe, yeah, right, like, you know, I don't believe in none of whatever, insert whatever disbelief it is, and then all of a sudden you see it, you know, and it's like, well, you know, you just never know, right? But that game is going to be awesome. It looks good. I already did the character creation on it. Real fun game. If you like action RPGs with a little bit of crafting in it, because that's what the game really is. It has missions. It's not like normal survival crafting games. I mean, I like those too. I really do enjoy those. I've burnt myself out over the years with them as well, but to that degree, yeah, this game is gonna be good if you like that type of genre of games, or if you like Dune and you really want to get that real Arrakis feeling. I might do like a Furman suit picture, maybe Thursday, since I'm going to try to play. I'll see what I look like and I'll make my Dune character. I'll draw that, since it's something, was it meta? Yeah, that's right. You know, is what's happening right now. It's what's mainstream right now. So I might as well do some type of caricature art involving with Dune. What, like a ball sack with the face on it and call it God Emperor or something? I don't know. For those of you who know what that means, I know you're going to get a good chuckle out of it. For those of you who are a nerd that don't have a sense of humor, I feel really sad for you that you didn't catch on to that. And had a good time with that, right? Because that was prime. That was prime. I enjoyed every bit of that. But that game is going to be great. I can't wait to play it. So I'm glad that you're having fun with that. All right. Hey, fantastic. You made it back. Good stuff. I'm glad you made it back. Well, you guys can throw whatever you want to in the chat. I'm going to leave you guys to come up. I want to do something different now. I'm going to let you guys talk. Throw stuff into the chat, since I like seeing what you guys have to talk about, because all I'm talking about is, you know, AI and brain chips and surveillance, you know, shit, and I'm not really getting into that today because, you know, I deal with that and deal with people yelling about stuff in the asylum all the time about it. We're getting really a lot of new patients. People are going crazy. So I will say this as the motivational thing of today. Hey, don't lose your mind, okay? Just don't lose your mind. Things are crazy. AI is doing wild stuff, right? We got a lot of shit going on that we can't really control. The only thing you can control is you. You can either say yes or no, I believe in that, or I don't. And there's such a thing called discernment. And you have to learn what that is. I can't teach you that, but you guys need to find that out. That's where you are able to have an understanding of things that may seem, I don't know. It is one of those things like, I know that this isn't real. I know that that's real. I know that this isn't without a shadow of a doubt. It's a gut feeling, that intuition that you feel in your stomach, you know. So, just pay attention to that. Shit's getting wild. And that's why you guys are here, because madness always has a place, right? These gummies are really good, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even going to trip on that. These gummies are on point. They're like, how can I explain it? So I always go by the gummy scale. My gummy scale is like, okay, you got a gummy bear, which is like, nah, you know, kind of a chewy consistency. Then you got like a gusher, you know, like it's very thin, kind of like a fruit by the foot, you know, very thin kind of. And then you got more of the little like stiffer kind, you know, kind of the same kind of, you know, I would say almost like the vitamin gummies, you know, almost on that level, but not with the vitamin, but it's that same type of consistency, a little bit stiffer, have a little bit of resilience. You can kind of chew on it a little bit. I don't know, it's just interesting. I like it. Plus, I can't find any Jolly Ranchers. I kind of got bored of them. Well, I did that to myself. I'm sure you guys have done it too. Have you ever done that? Had something that you like really, really enjoy eating, and then you overindulge and you're like, ugh, this tastes gross. I hate it. I don't like it anymore. I tell you one that's really easy to do. French onion dip. That's really easy to do. You can overdo it. Real easy. Someone's going to be like, man, I don't believe you, Mel. I don't believe you. Yes, I'm doing the voice. I don't understand. I don't see a reason why you would say that would be, you know, a bad thing. Or say it was a bad thing, but you know, there's some people that like to, I don't know, they like to go overboard with ranch. Like, I went to school with a dude, man, I thought that he had like a palate problem, like there was something wrong with his tongue, and he used to, you know, because it was kind of bizarre. It's like, man, what's going on here? Like, why? Starburst minis, yeah. It happens, you know? It happens. Ah, shit. That sucked. Well, this song is going. Damn. That was a long song. That's like 5 minutes in. I have no idea that song was going to go that long. That's crazy. Okay, so we got all that. Now, the cool part. I'm going to trim that down just a little bit. And then we're going to... Yeah, actually, you almost had it. Everybody wants to see me do the Eldritch thing. I hope Zatarius is watching, because he's always wanting some eldritch horror mess. He's always like, do something, Mad Mel. I'm like, well, you know, I hope he's not missing this. Because I know he loves the eldritch stuff, so I don't really do that often. So, well, I haven't done it in a while. I mean, I used to. There are contingencies in the place. That's a glass. Like a reinforced window kind of deal. Nah, I don't need that. Well, we'll have that floor piece though. Yeah, I like that floor piece. That floor piece is nice. Let's see here. So how's everybody's summer going so far? Since we're, what, like in June? Everybody excited for the summer? Yay! Summer! Swimming and all that stuff. Barbecues. You guys excited? No? Everybody happy about it? I don't hear many people talking about barbecues and stuff lately. I don't really hear, I haven't heard that much this year. Kind of weird. Usually by now I'll be hearing people talking about, like, man, I can't wait to barbecue. Can't wait to grill out. I wonder what happened. Those people just ain't. I think it's basically time, man. So hard to get time. There we are. Oh boy. Let's see. People are out eating out. More, do you think? I mean, people are trying to. Actually, I've been seeing a bigger trend in people trying to eat at home now because I guess money. You know, I'm seeing that more often. People trying to eat at home, trying to make dinner at home. You know, or whatnot. But I mean, yeah, I can see people probably eating out more too. It's kind of a toss-up when it comes to like a trend and what do human beings do, like eat out more, do they stay at home more, you know, because it's very hard to tell. It's like almost depends on circumstances, like, you know. Alright, so this is how I help myself not lose where my line's at. There's not a problem going over it. And just make sure that if you're doing this in pencil, you want to be very light on this, so that way you're not giving yourself too much grief when you have to erase it, to kind of like follow where the line's at. Because if you wanted to go like around and then up and then over, you know, you got to kind of judge where you want it to be, right? You know? But not like a robot. I don't know if I want to listen to this. Yeah, I ain't feeling that one. Okay. Which way was it? Oh. Yeah, like that. Okay. There we go. Are they ghosts? Oh, no, no, no. I'm just doing outlines of them because I forgot which characters they were. I missed a part of the show where... Oh, so basically this is an eldritch horror coming out of a painting that they were asking about. These two mad ones were like, oh, no, Mel, draw something, paint something. And I said, okay. So we went out in the back of the madhouse, you know, somewhere in the grassy area. Oh, thank you. You know, somewhere out there hanging out. And they're looking at it, and their no behavior summoned the eldritch horror, and it came out and grabbed them. Now they're having a bad time. I was just trying to come through. You know, that's what happens. See, that's the power of no behavior. You know, you doubt it, and then it's like, okay, well, let me show you something. And then it happens. These two didn't believe it. They were like, harumph, I don't believe that. Just like, that's not gasoline in that water bottle. Since you're so smart, let's see if you're right, you know. playing games. People out here doing crazy stuff. There we go. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of wild, isn't it? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with the explanation. This is why I'm glad that you guys ask questions. I know there's some things I draw or paint that I don't think about sometimes, and I apologize if I do that. I'm grown enough to say if I make a mistake in not explaining stuff, then you might be like, oh my goodness, what is this crazy shit? I mean, I get it. Sometimes that happens. It's okay. But just let me know. So thank you, Demetri. Appreciate that. All right. Get rid of all of that. Now I can just go on ahead and shut that off. All right, there we go. It's like one of these things, like as soon as it shoots out, it grabs them, and they're like, oh my god, no, and they're screaming and stuff, and then Dutch is like, what are we going to do? I'm like, nothing. We ain't going to do nothing. This is what they wanted, right? That's what that look is. You see that look right up here? That's the, are we going to do something? I'm like, what are we going to do? Huh? They wanted this. They asked you. I don't think Mad Mel can do. I don't think he can. And then they're out here screaming for their life in the backyard. That's not my fault. Don't come to the madhouse with no behavior. To say that all the time. No behavior, it brings out eldritch horrors. I think I'll just make these some random, one person random. And I'll tell you guys who this is. I have to go to the Discord real quick. Pull that up. Let me see here. And this is Chill Slime over here. That's Chill Slime. So yeah, got him in there. Told you I'll put you in here eventually. And I finally got around to it, so I hope you get a chance to see the stream later and see that I did get to put you in there. I finally got a chance to put you in something. Trying to figure out who this unfortunate person is getting eaten here. Huh. Let's see. Where did that come from? I don't even know, right? It just appeared out of nowhere, right? It's very bizarre. I'm over here doing ninjutsu things. I'm trying to think, who is that other person? We'll just make it some random person, some random person that just came, like a new person, you know, like somebody new joining the fold, and they're full of no, right? They haven't been fully converted to the yes. They haven't been shown the power of yes, right? Let's see, who's going to walk up here and just run into this? Who are we going to have? Let's see. I got it. So yeah, so the next short video, I don't know if I'm using this song or the other Western song, but I've got almost every single one of the pages ready for to basically be done with the Wild Rusted West. That's pretty much done. I'm doing touch up right now, so yeah. Hopefully you guys might like it a little bit more than what. It's a good response. I'm getting a good response from the short that I put out, which is nice. You never know what's going to be back here, right? There we go. All right. Well, we got something coming up the steps, and it's sounding the alarm that something's going on. See, this is like I told you guys. This is where all the creatures go. Like the Mad Doctor just opens up the damn. He opens up. Thank you, Dimitri. He opens up that container, that damn sealed door. And I call it container because that's all it was at first. It was like a shipping container. They would just huddle them up in there. That smells horrible. Ugh. God. And then we got that figured out. And then he said, well, they need to be free reign. And I'm like, what do you mean free reign? He said, well, there need to be free reign abominations. And I'm like, what are you even talking about? Free reign abominations? You gotta be kidding me. And he said, no, I'm not. And here we are. Right? You know? And, yeah, it's kind of crazy. You know? Sometimes you're just like, oh man. And that's what I meant by the buy-in will get you every damn time. I knew it was a bad idea. You know, now we got this running around. I gotta fix this now. Uh-oh. Somebody might be like, she don't have her hair. No, you ain't paid attention to her. You ain't paying attention to the Duchess. I don't know how her hair is supposed to be. There we go. Ha! That was fun. Is this some Giga Chad music? Oh, this is one of the ones I thought was pretty decent, you know. Stupid mustache. I'm really not a fan of facial hair. I'm going to just say that. You guys might think I'm weird. You might think I'm not a human being or whatever. Well, I'll tell you this. Me being in this humanoid suit, I don't understand how you guys have hair on your bodies. This is such a hard camouflage to wear. Okay? This man flesh is such hard stuff to wear. Chill out. I know someone's over here like, pause. Alright? Such a sad situation. I gotta say that every damn time because someone's got a 5-year-old brain. You know, but the fact of the matter is, it's so hard being in these humanoid suits, right? With the facial hair and, you know, skin and the sweat and the, oh, I need sleep and oh, you don't get enough water, you'll die. You know, like, what is this? I mean, it's a great machine, don't get me wrong, but the maintenance, man, boy. No, you eat too much of something, you'll blow a gasket in it, but if you give it just the right amount, it'll be able to run for days. Some people got a bad engine but a good chassis, you know. We're all human vehicles. Humanoid vehicles. How would you guys feel if that was the next step in human evolution, that we merged with cars? That we just, you know, imagine the movie Cars, but instead of you looking like a car, your flesh is the shape of a car, right? Like you're the shape of a BMW M3, right? But you have your normal physical body, like all your body parts, like your organs, genitalia, all of that. I'm never drawing that, okay? You can kiss my ass on that. I'm not drawing that. Like, maybe once I hit 1,000, if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll draw a car fleet made out of flesh. You know, someone's like, I'm going to tell every single person in my family about this man so I can see him do that. Not that I'm manipulating you into doing it, but yeah, do so. Because not only are we doing art here, but we're going to destroy the AI. I mean, I didn't say that out loud. Did I say that out loud? I didn't say nothing about that. I'm not that equipped for it. But the yes is for that. Okay, we got something here. Yep, I messed that up. That was me first. Did he say Gryffindor? Beware of Gryffindor? Is that what he said? I call this the Eldritch Sometimes Horror. Yeah, don't know how to look at it. You like this song also, yeah? Yeah, I don't know which one to use for the video, but I'll figure it out. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh no. A lot of mad stuff going on in here. Yeah, that's pretty horrifying, I think. Yeah. Sorry about the tooth flaws. Has something on my tooth. These peanuts were a lot harder than I thought. What's that supposed to mean? Well, like I said, they're a lot harder than I thought. I mean, I knew they were going to be hard, but it was like I think these are stale. You know, sometimes you run into stuff that might be stale, you know, and that happens. Alright, I like that. Trying to think, what can I use here to help with this? Oh, the light. Oh, that's purple. The other one's blue, a black light, which is what's causing that to glow. Good observation. Yeah, because I added a couple of layers to it. Well, I wanted in the bottom part. I just really wanted to see how well that was going to pop. I think it's doing quite well. And see, depending on how you look at this, let me show you something. See, so that's what he's seeing, right? That's the face that he's seeing. Right? But the other guy, don't. Whoa, that was crazy. Wasn't ready for that. Neither was I. I didn't know what happened there. That was madness. But anyways, I was going to show you before we went to a different dimension. You can see it's still right there, straight in line of sight, right? So, two faces, same head. I think that was neat. I always like doing that. Two faces, same head kind of deal. You know, both of them talking at the same time. That's really wild, you know. I wouldn't know how it would feel if something was talking to me and talking to somebody else at the same time. You know, two different heads. It's crazy. Oh boy. Alright, so you guys ready for the funny picture of the night? The real fast one I was gonna do? Somebody tell me if you want to see it, or if you don't, that's cool too. I think I'm going to do it regardless if you say it or not. I just like giving you the illusion of choice. There's no such thing as choice. The typical night of tea bags. Yeah, basically, you know. Just the only difference is it's in the backyard of the madhouse. But yeah, I mean, you know, eldritch horrors coming out of a painting instead of the underground. Yeah, not much of a difference. Just location. You know, what would it be? You know, the logistics of the stuff, place, items, location, that kind of thing. But the context is still the same. There's some weird shit happening, coming out of somewhere. It shouldn't be. You know? So. Alright. Now, we're going to go to the mad picture of the night. Let's go on ahead and save this. Now it's saved. I want to let you guys know this is going to be, the next picture I'm about to do is going to be kind of quick. A little bit of a quick sketch. But it's kind of funny. I did a painting of this a while back, right? And I've done this as a painting. We want to see? Okay, well, you're about to. You're about to get a chance. Here we go. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to just do this straight vector layer. I'm not going to do this in any other way. But, alright. I'm going to apologize ahead of time because it's going to make you guys feel really conflicted. This one's going to hurt. Okay, this one's really going to hurt. All right. So, if you feel some kind of way about certain things, this is going to make your brain. This is going to hurt your brain. Okay. So, I hope you guys are ready. And I'm going to leave that spacing there for a reason because I hope you are ready for this. So you already know it's one of my ladies, right? Or is it? Could be something more sinister than that. Who knows? Like I said, I made a picture of this. I painted it. Good. I want you to keep that in mind, right? Oh boy, stop looking at my chest and look at me in the eyes, right? Well, damn, Mel, what are you about to draw? Oh, I'm about to mess you up really bad. I'm sorry. Like I said, I am so sorry. This song is kind of tacky too. I'm not really a big fan of this fake ass RoboCop sounding. Catwoman? Oh no. No. Haha. No. Oh no. It's not Catwoman. Everybody will wish it was after this. They would really wish it was. But no. Can you stop looking at my chest? Look me in the eyes. That is what this character is saying. Stop looking at my chest and look me square dead in the eyes. Right? That's what it's saying. Stop looking at my chest. Whatever's going on in my chest, stop looking at it. Please. Nothing else. Stop looking at my chest. Okay. But I don't... Where are your eyes? Oh, should we give her a nose? Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, man. Yeah, right? Oh, boy. I hate that. Sorry. I didn't mean to... Oh, better yet. Let's give her a little bump there. Okay, and then we'll do this. We'll make it real hard for you, right? We'll make it real difficult for you, right? You know what you're seeing. You know what I've done. You saw, you bear witness what has just happened here. Oh boy. Look at that. Yeah, all of that, right? Let's even do this. You know, even if I did that, and even if I did something like this, where it was just real scantily and all of that, right? Real just, what in the hell is even going on here, Mel? What are you even doing? Why are you hurting me like this? Why does it have to look, what did I do to you? I want to be a fan of yours, damn it. Why are you doing this to me? I thought, you know, I wanted to support you. But you now you drawing tit-eyed women? What are you doing to me? What the hell's going on here? Look, like it said, like this individual said, can you stop looking at my chest and look me in the eyes? Right? Right? I mean, you gotta respect the person that said look them in the eyes. Yes, I told you I would do it. It would happen. And it happened. And look, now you're looking at, now look, I can't stop look. I hijacked your brain. Now your brain is on fire. I smell toast. I smell flames. I smell madness. Yes, this is the kind of bullshit I'm on now, right? You know, why not? I made a comic about, hey, you need to quit arm wrestling because someone told this guy to shut your ass up, and they both had ass faces. Why not? Have fun. Robots are going to be running the world soon. We might as well just have a good time with putting. I mean, and just think, don't startle her or make her turn around real fast. Head banging, can't head bang. It'll look like that, right? Just, and boy, don't even get me started. What if the eyeball comes out of socket? Whole slew of problems. Anyways. That's been fun. Let's go on ahead and do it like the normal, like what normal artists do. What is that? Oh yeah. There. There you go. Yeah, if you're on social media like TikTok, Instagram, the hell with Facebook. Facebook's trash. Facebook is for your grandparents and, that kind of stuff. Maybe every now and then showing stuff. People like to see what's going on. Family, some friends like Facebook, But look for this on Instagram and stuff. Can't even give her any cleavage because she don't, but I can give her the collarbone. I ain't gonna lie, that's cute. She got a hard body, boy. That's something. I gotta give her these little pixie pockets, right? Little small pockets that ain't worth a damn. Boy, that's something. Alright. I'm gonna call it Up Here. Alright, guys, I think that's it for the show tonight. Let's go ahead and get over here, shall we? Oh, boy. So what did we do today? Let's recap the madness, shall we? Well, we started off by doing a picture of some other things. The madhouse with the Eldritch Horror coming out. We did that, and then we went to the, oh boy, we went to that. You fell on bed, go on his house, I bet he got brain damage. No! Actually, I can tell you where the brain damage came from. It wasn't from that. It was from the first time I watched somebody. Actually, I tell you where the brain damage came from. It was more psychological trauma than mine. It happened when I was about 7, 8 years old. I had a friend of mine. We were outside. No, I was about 7. We were outside, and we got a frisbee stuck in a tree. And I was thinking outside the box, and he was thinking inside the no zone. How did this happen? Well, let's just say I almost had a serious incident with him. I found a chunk of rock. It fixed my brain. Well, I mean, brain damage can fix brains sometimes. You were becoming sane? There you go. That fixed the brain. In this case, the kid was underneath the tree. I said, hey, watch out. He didn't hear me. I said, hey, again. I decided, all right, throw the rock up there. Well, the picture saved my brain. Hey, fantastic. I'm glad that the picture helped you. Threw the rock up, hit. I said, watch out. He didn't hear me. And then it cracked him in the head. And then he was like, oh. And then he hit the ground. I thought I cracked his brains out of his head. So what did I do as a scared child? I pulled his ass into the bushes and ran off. No, not kidding. But I did run back into the house and got into bed and said I never left the house today. I don't know anybody. I don't have no friends. True story, I said that part. I came in the house and said I don't know nothing. I never saw anything. I don't know what happened to him. None of this is real. And I got in the bed, took all my stuff off, got in the bed like I never went outside. It was a bad situation. I was young. But I was thinking on my feet, if I am not physically here, then if he dies, it ain't real. I mean, logically thinking, your reality is the perception of your brain. Your brain perceiving what is around you is your reality. Therefore, if I don't see your brain hanging out of your skull, you're not dead, right? But that didn't happen. I'm glad, because I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I would be probably fighting off other people trying to do things to me that is unsavory, and I hope nobody ends up in that shape, because that's horrifying. And if you don't believe me, there are documentaries all over YouTube about it. It's kind of sad, but I'm not going to get into that. That's maddening and a little hard to handle. Anyways, thank you guys for being the best part of the show. I know some of you guys are playing Dune, so I'll see you around, right? I don't have my Chris knife, but you get it. Anyways, hope you guys had a good night. I will see you on Thursday. I will probably have the cowboy coloring book almost done sometime soon. If you like more pictures like this, let me know something. Throw it in the chat, or, you know, or next show or whatever. Or if you're on the Discord, let me know. Throw it there too. Or leave something like a, you know, whatever. You know how to get in touch with me, maybe. Or become a follower and join the group. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like Zaturus said. Yes. See? We're all mad in here. Don't feel like, oh man, if I'm part of the group, they're gonna make fun of me. No, this is where the people who can't be made fun of come to hang out. We're too hard to kill. I like to say we eat our vegetables with a little plutonium in them, right? We're a little hard to take out. Anyways, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a good night. Oh, motivational word of the day. I forgot about that. Damn, I got ahead of myself. Let me see. I got it. Don't be so hard on yourself if things don't go the way you want them, especially when it comes to people. Everybody is trying to figure out life. Nobody has a true answer. We're all just trying to find a better way to do things than we did before. So, you know, in short, nobody's really right. Everybody has to try to learn from each other. So, you know, be more attentive to listening. You know, I don't know. It just seems like something. I've been listening more than talking. It just seems like it's been helping more. And you know, maybe that might help. You know, sometimes you might miss out on something because you're just trying to outbeat somebody trying to talk. I don't know. All that shit makes sense, or not. Yeah, don't huff gasoline. That's a bad thing, too. Anyways, I'm out of here. Bye!